Today I want to give you guys my top 5 tips and tricks for the Xreal 1S. Now the title of this video says Xreal 1S, but in reality it would pretty much apply to any of the Xreal's 1 series lineup glasses. So this includes the Xreal 1, the 1 Pro, and the brand new 1S. Now I also say that it is top 5, but in reality I'm gonna be giving you guys more than the 5 because I feel like a couple of them might help you out if you're having issues or you want to customize your glasses a bit more. So I'm gonna probably give you about 8 or 7, and 5 is just an odd number to say. And then many of the tips and tricks that I'm going to be mentioning in this video are things that some of you may already know, but regardless, there might be 1 or 2 that you don't know. So here are the top 5 tips and tricks to enhance your Xreal 1 series glasses, starting with number 1. One of the most promoted features of the Xreal 1S is the ability to have AI 2D to 3D conversion. And now this option is buried deep into the menu. All you have to do is go here and go into the 3D mode, and now you can go to real 3D. But that is quite a lot of steps, right? So what is the alternative way to quickly get there? Well, I'm gonna tap a button. As you guys can see, it comes right up. And how did I do that? Well, let me show you how I did that. So I'm gonna cancel it for now. To get there, I'm going to go to the menu, scroll down to all the way you see the part that says quick button, click on it. And now you can customize your button. As you guys can see, the top button, I have it as transparency mode. So one click, I can easily go into transparency mode. It takes everything away from my screen and it puts it into transparency mode. Now, if I wanted to be able to quickly access my real 3D, I just double click it and it's gonna turn on real 3D. As you guys can see, you can, put it on pretty much anything. Like if you wanted, you can make it so that it automatically records videos, take pictures, electrochromic dimming, audio protocol, 3D full side by side, real 3D is what I have. You can even make it 16:9. That way, if you want, you can, quickly toggle throughout your displays. And then if you go to the long press, you guys can see my long press actually triggers 32:9 aspect ratio, and then my single press, once again, transparency mode. So reality is you can customize this button to quickly turn on anything that you wanted to. That way you can quickly access your your 3D ultra wide mode or whatever it is you want to. Now let's go into tip number 2. So tip number 2, you have to go into the settings and then go into laboratory mode, and now you can do default mode. So I have mine set to off right now, but I can change it to 16:9 if I want to. It's gonna give you a disclaimer, and I'm just gonna click still on. So now anytime I plug my glasses into a computer or a phone, it will give me a 16:18 aspect ratio, and it will do the same thing for your other devices as long as they have a 16:18 aspect ratio. Tip number 3 is text optimization. A lot of people are asking about how sharp is the text on the Xreal 1S. As you guys can see, it's very sharp, but if for some reason it's not as sharp as you want it to, you can change it. By default, it comes at this level right here, but as you guys can see, you can change the text to make it sharper or more dull. If you have it over here, it's gonna be a bit more dull, and if you have it higher, the higher you have it, the sharper it's gonna be. Obviously, it's gonna be harder for you guys to see via the screen recording, but if you want your text to be as sharp as possible, go into that text optimization and put this at max sharpness. So tip number 4, brightness. So as you guys can see, I can adjust the brightness over here, and this is the max brightness that I have right now, right? What if you wanted to go brighter than this? Well, you can do that as well. To get this brightness, increased brightness, you would have to go to your display settings. And as you guys can see, you have this option for increased brightness, but if you click on it, it's not gonna turn on, right? The reason is because you have to turn off spatial anchor mode. Xreal explained that the reason why you have to turn off 3 off to get a max brightness is because of heat. You don't want heat building up too much. So in order for you to have the max brightness, you have to turn off stabilization, and now you can go into brightness and you're gonna see the part that says increase brightness. Now that you've turned it on, you get 3 additional levels when you increase brightness. So you guys can see now it's increased levels. Now you can turn it up to the max brightness. I personally have never needed to have it that high. So now let me leave it on and turn on 3 off, and you guys gonna see how it's gonna dimmer a little bit. It's gonna get a little bit more dim. So if you want an increased brightness, if you're outdoors, you can get better brightness, but you'd have to sacrifice the 3 off. Reflection issues. So one of the questions that I've been getting a lot lately is how bad is the reflection issues of the bird optics? Well, because of the angles, you're gonna be seeing your shirt, and quite frankly, the reflection is not so bad. For me personally, I made a short on what it looks like outside. But if you are struggling with reflections, maybe you are typically in a very well lit environment. So for example, outside, you're gonna struggle with some reflection. For example, last year I was at the beach in Bahamas using the Xreal series glasses. Because the sand was white and it was a bright sunny day, I was struggling with reflection, and luckily for me, I have this right here. This is a 3D printed thing that I designed for reflection. I actually put the file up and on Maker World, so you can download it and print it out if you have a 3D printer. Now it looks weird, but this is just an electrical tape to cover the sides, but in reality you don't really need it unless you really want it. I actually also used it when I was at on a cruise, so I'm gonna take this side off. So now that's out. So this basically just snaps in to it. So this is it right here. It's basically on it, and what it does is it prevents the reflection, light reflection from the bottom and from the side. So all this is basically going to be preventing reflection, and it makes the experience a little bit more immersive. Tip number 6. One of the dangers of wearing XR glasses or display glasses for a long period of time is blue lights, right? Well, if you have these glasses on, what I recommend is going to color temperature and turning the warmth down a little bit, and the glasses always remembers whatever level you put it on. So this is the level I keep mine on. However, when you buy it, this is the level that it comes in out of the box. I think it comes like right here, but I personally have it lower, like right here. This is where I have it, and it will always stay there. So whatever device you connect it to is gonna stay at that level. So yeah, put it and adjust to whatever you like, and this is gonna help out with the eyes. So yeah, tip number 6, color temperature. Now let's go into tip number 7. Tip number 7 is gonna come down to this is part of the bonus that I'm talking about. If you go into lab, and if you have certain issues where you connect your glasses to a display and you don't get audio, what you need to do is come down here and change the default audio to DP. This will allow you to get audio if you're having issues with audios in certain using certain devices. So yeah, that is tip number 7. Tip number 8. Most of you already know this, but in case you don't, you can get 6 DOF natively on the glasses. All you have to do is plug in your Xreal eye and then come down here, and you see the part that says spatial anchor. You just click on it and it's gonna turn on 6 DOF for you. You can also use the Xreal eye to take pictures and videos and stuff like that. And when you do take pictures and videos, if you want to transfer it from your phone to from your glasses to your phone or to your computer, you just pretty much go on Xreal eye. You see this part there says export. You can click on it, and that will allow you to export your videos and pictures right from the glasses. Now you can also here go and choose between 30 and 60 frames per second to record, and then you can also go here for recording duration, and then here you can see how much space you have left in your glasses. You can also clear it up if you want. Anyway guys, that is it. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I appreciate you guys for all your support. Thank you for watching. Peace.